Hi there, it's Marion Vag with a tutorial for AnnaBelle Stamps. Today I'm going to be showing you how I create embossed borders on my scoreboard. Quite simple but very effective, something that you could try. I just use a Martha Stewart scoreboard. It comes with a scoring bone in it. I don't tend to use this, I find that the end is not accurate enough, it's a bit fat for my liking, so I use a scoring stylus. I actually don't know what brand it is, I've had it for years. It's got a smaller end and a larger end. I tend to use the smaller end for most of my projects. Using an AnnaBelle Stamps white cardstock, I measure in approximately 2 centimetres in on all 4 corners, and you can see there I've put the dots, and I'm just going to be scoring a border connecting those dots. I score quite heavily. It's great cardstock, it's got a good weight to it, and I score quite heavily to create my border. And that will just act as my guide as to where I score to when I start to create the border. When I come to line it up, I don't use any maths, I just line it up and start to score basically. For this pattern I've decided to skip a scoring groove, and so I'm doing every second one. And I'm just scoring up to that border that I created. When I come to do this 4th edge, this is the tricky edge because you can't actually see where to score. I'm actually guessing. I just feel with my scoring stylus where the grooves are. There's the first round. Creates a really fun little border. You could leave it as at that. I have done that in the past. But for this design I decided that I wanted to create a lattice type border. Once again, I just line it up where I think it will look good. And I just use the same scoring pattern that I used before, just to create a diamond pattern. Now once again, I can't see where I'm scoring here, I'm just guessing as to where I think the grooves will be, and I'm just feeling with my stylus. And there you have it, simple as that. Now just to finish, I like to then go around the original border that I created. I'm using the large end of my scoring stylus. That just helps to define the border again, make it pop out a bit more, and give it a nice finished look. I could stamp directly onto that panel that I've created, but I've decided that I've used some pattern paper and my favourite things die called Notebook Edge. Just going around the edge with some Versacolor bamboo ink with a sponge dauber. I'm stamping onto some pattern paper. It's a 6x6 pad from Crate Paper called Pretty Party, and this is for the vase. stamping with VersaFine Onyx Black ink. The vase and the stems are from the AnnaBelle Stamp set called Dotted Flowers. Just using some Tombow adhesive to glue on the vase. And the flowers are from a stamp set called Stemmed Flowers, and I'm just stamping with Versacolor again, and the colour is Orchid. I thought that the vase needed grounding, so I've just cut some really thin strips of paper from the same paper pack. The sentiment is from an AnnaBelle stamp set called Fanciful Flowers. And to finish it off, I have a little craft peg, which I thought was a cute little addition. Now I just want to show you how I store my AnnaBelle sprinkles and pearls. I store it in this little caddy. It's a birch sewing product. I just found it at my local scrapbooking store, and it's perfect for storing my AnnaBelle sprinkles. They don't come with adhesive on the back, which I prefer, because I never trust the adhesive anyway, and I'm just using that same Tombow adhesive just to pop them into place. And there you have it, there's the final product. I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.